The ring announcer clearly doesn't know how to introduce Gus. Let me do it.
The amazing, outstanding, marvellous, astonishing, phenomenal, breathtaking, smashing, superb, fabulous, fantastic, tremendous, wondrous, monumental, mind-blowing, terrific, radical, colossal, dynamite, staggering, Aberdeen destroying, big.
And then, of course, coming out next, the big dope himself, Jay O'Grady. This guy, you go to the back, you go to the lovely ladies and men that work in the fashion side of things, and they have all the clothes hung up, you know, and everyone has their own rack, you know, that's fair enough. Jay O'Grady has his own goddamn room. So many attires. I've got to say I like this one. Let's see how they get on there. And I do want to apologise obviously for the lack of cheese on commentary over the last couple of Mayhems and the delays that Mayhem have experienced. I know we are the only show really that has never experienced delays before, so I do apologise, and I apologise about the white and black apron, not the apron, the ring mat. Look, things have changed, okay? Unfortunately, this is the ring mat that we have to do. Health and safety regulations. But yeah, look at Gus. I mean, he's looking good. Switching up the attire. Fight is underway, of course. But yeah, switching up the attire. I like to see it. Tornado tag in this matchup. I do not believe it's elimination. Chemical Kev done the stipulations of every match, so I'm going to assume it's not elimination. The nasty punch there from Gus at a lovely kick. Knock into the outside from Travis. Gus jumping back in the ring. And look, I mean, Gus and Jay O'Grady, certainly there you go, that's their tag team name. Obviously, we're in the Kingdom, which is why I made this matchup, but a lot of ears and a lot of eyes would probably be listening and watching and thinking, hang on a minute. You know, if you've not been in the Discord, if you've not heard about Kingdom, you're going to be a bit confused. Because Gus and Jay O'Grady certainly have a bit of bad blood. I mean, Jay O'Grady took the championship from Gus, the SCW World Heavyweight Championship. We can obviously point a few fingers at Almir because his hands were bloody too. Gus with this, I'll tell you what, don't you just love Gus's new attire? Oh, hang on, falls count anywhere in this matchup, I wasn't expecting that. But I'm not going to big up Gus 24/7, but look at his goddamn attire as he powerbombs Travis to the mat again. His teammate's going to save the day though. He's not going to let that fly. As we know though, draft is coming up, draft season, so I'm going to be watching a lot of people, a lot of pundits predicting that I'm just going to be taking Gus instantly. Gus and Jazz are the two favourites. I mean, if you look at the last seasons, I don't, you know, blame you. Especially Jazz, I suppose. Gus hasn't always been a lock there. Gus hasn't always been a lock. He went across the pond. He went to Tuesday nights and he became a bodyguard, god damn it. And obviously, speaking of delays, we will focus on this matchup. It's been a while since I've commentated, so your man Cheese is all over the place at the moment. Gus going to go for the cover though. Is it going to be enough? Not even a one count because the referee was so goddamn slow. What is Mark doing back? I thought Mark was on a leave of absence. Oh, look at those punches. Fair play. Spear as well for good measure. We'll have Jay O'Grady going for a pin on the inside of the ring. Not going to be enough, not even going to be close, god damn it. But yeah, like I said, the last spring Slaughterhouse event obviously has been delayed as well, unfortunately, due to reasons out of our control. Nolan has been a very patient man. He wants to go against Bob Caldwell. He wants to try and take that championship. He's worried, I think, about his direction, about where his journey goes if he doesn't win. Gus bloodied. Gus there with a nasty kick to the midsection. What's Jay thinking? Gonna have them fighting outside again. Jay and Travis fighting inside. It's gonna be, no it's not. Getting out of it, fair play. Gotta give it to the dude. I may not like the kid. I may find him a bit cocky, a bit arrogant, a bit disrespectful, an all-round asshole. But you gotta be an asshole sometimes in this game to try and make it. Not everyone has to lick their managers. You know, not everyone has to just be a suck-up, be a brown nose, be one of those people, yes boss, please boss, give me everything, if that's okay boss, can I be booked boss, please, you know. We want a bit of a mixture, the good guy and the bad guy, and I gotta tell you, look, I don't like these guys. I'm not a fan of these guys, but maybe they'll grow on me. I never liked The Miz, but he grew on me. Hang on, I thought they were going to go for the same move for a short moment. Balls can't anywhere in this matchup though. Opener of the night into the announcers table. There goes Jay O'Grady. Me and Jay have been having a bit of a conversation about potentially having our own fight. Hang on. Gus, is he going to try and get the new dude to submit? No. No thank you. Not even close. Almost embarrassing. There from the Aberdeen Destroyer, and now for good measure a submission on Gus. Referee don't give a fuck, it wasn't even a submission. He decided to bottle it at the end. Go for the cover though, outside. We have Travis and Jay on the inside. Gus, have we even had one goddamn one count at the moment? I don't even know if I've seen one. Hang on. Interesting pin here. Not enough again, not even close. Gus going to go for the cover now. We're going to see a one on the board. Potentially, no, we are not. Very, very interesting. A lot of agility from these wrestlers. I mean, they all have a point to prove, really. Gus and Jay, if they lose this match, it would be pretty... It would be quite hard. A tough pill to swallow. Hang on. Weapons being introduced. I didn't know there was weapons in this matchup, I guess. More than 3 men in the match. They say you can't even have DQ on. It becomes a battlefield. A barn burner. Jay O'Grady now picking Travis up. Is there going to be an F5? Gus looking to place it on the hardwood flooring. And he's going to go for the cover now. Are we finally going to have a one on the board? No, because Mark is just tripping out. At this point, you'd start to worry about if the mechanics are a little bit glitchy, but I'm sure these guys have just got a lot of energy is all it is. Mark got to try and get a cover down. We got a one. We got a one up in this, and Travis, the first dude to take the one. Lasted, you know, longer than some was expecting, though. A few people said that the new guys would only last a couple minutes at max. But they understood. They understood the assignment. They had to make sure that the opener of Mayhem banged. Because I'm telling you what, we have got one of the biggest main events Mayhem has ever put on. Zack Sydel, Leo Carter, Nolan Wright. An interesting matchup, and there's a lot of possibilities that come from that matchup as well, because like I said, Nolan has the opportunity to go for the World Heavyweight Championship. He could win that matchup, and then I surprised really the whole locker room when I gave LC the opportunity to go for the Contenders fight. He's going against whoever the hell Joseph Sears has got planned up. Imagine a universe where LC wins that match, and then a more realistic universe where Nolan Wright beats Bob Caldwell. We could be seeing potentially an unmistaken LC versus Nolan Wright. Another few possibilities, of course, would be Bob Caldwell versus whoever the hell Sears has lined up. Or it could be the latter. You could even see Bob Caldwell versus LC. I mean, that would be insane. Anything can happen. It's only just over 1 month away. The biggest EFED wrestling event of the 21st century. I mean, I can't imagine there were any EFEDs in the 20th century. Big Gus, Going to try and end this now on Travis. Face first onto that hardwood flooring. I've got to say though, Jay O'Grady needs to wake up. He has not been in control of his own fight. I'm not sure what the hell that dude's doing in the ring. Breakdancing, go on. Show us what you got. Jay O'Grady though, this is what I'm saying. I'm not sure what's happening to Jay O'Grady today. Seems to be away with the fairies. Drinking a lot of Guinness. But yeah, look. I said I'd want to be impressed. I'm kind of impressed, and we got a double pin going on. That's quite cool, I suppose. Hang on. I thought that could have been it then. Jay O'Grady could have fallen at the first hurdle against two newcomers. They're so new, I don't even know their tag name. Who wants to? Travis getting pinned here from Gus, but kick out. Fair play to him. Jay O'Grady getting his leg sweep. Hell of a battle so far, this opener here at Mayhem. Saturday night for the first time in a while. I suppose we're making it up to you in a way. This is on purpose. People were like, why is Mayhem delayed? Look, do you know what was supposed to happen today? The last spring Slaughterhouse event. That's why it's been delayed. Because I promised people a Saturday show and there wasn't one, so I decided to take Mayhem, as Mayhem's such a pay-per-view feel already. I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to make it a Saturday show for one night only. Gonna have the Kendo introduced now by Big Gus, the Aberdeen Destroyer. I said what I thought about Gus during his entrance. We all heard it. But Gus needs to wake the hell up. Gus has got a bit of an assignment next week as well. He's got to beat up this kid, Darren Matthews, running his mouth. And I've got to tell you, I don't think there's a single guy in the locker room that likes him. But he gets what he wants. He gets to come to the big show like these two have tonight. They get to see what it's like to fight on a show that's relevant, a show that matters. Jay O'Grady thrown into the ring. Gus going to try and, I suppose, limit the damage that caused. It is a tag team, but like I said, you would expect these two cats to work a little bit better than Jay O'Grady and Gus. O'Grady and Gus probably don't have that synergy. We're going to have another beautiful F5 delivered to the hardwood floor, and Gus surely going to try to go for the cover. No, he is not. Potentially another move to finish this off. Going to take Matey into the ring. I keep forgetting his name. It is pronounced different from what hang on. Skull Crushers? Skull Crushers? Jay O'Grady securing what I think everyone... Well, why is he frozen? Is Travis alright?
Here are your winners.
Bro froze, but fair play. Gus with some Skull Crushers there. Jay O'Grady picking up the W after not really performing at his best during the matchup, but there we go. Congratulations obviously to Gus and Jay O'Grady, but look, those two cats put on a show. I've got to pay respect to that. Alright then, so here we are, match 2 of 6 tonight. Jamie Taylor, Bob Caldwell, previous Interstar champion of course, Jamie Taylor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Leeds, England, weighing in at 255.
And look, I'm interested in this matchup. Jamie Taylor obviously lost the championship, the Interstar championship, in a quite a controversial ladder match, if you will, where Liam got quite a strange win in that matchup. But look, Jamie is fired up. He wants to prove himself against the world champion tonight, and that's what I mean. There's no one better to go prove yourself against than the current champion. It's the way to do it. It's the way I used to do it back in my day. But Jamie Taylor fired up. Standard rules in this matchup. Bob Caldwell coming out with the beautiful World Championship. Fit in for the new era.
Will he still be holding it by the end of next week?
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 200.
Or will Nolan come in and just upset and change the story, write a new chapter? We're about to find out. I mean, I know it was originally supposed to be tonight, of course, the last Spring Slaughterhouse. We had to move a few things around, and it just gives Nolan a little bit more time to prepare. It gives Bob a little bit more time to prepare. They can study their opponents and really get to know who they're against. But taking that beautiful championship, gonna display it, show the fans what it's all about. It's what we're all here for, right? Obviously, Bob has done some controversial things, especially to LC, attacking him in his home. I don't condone that. That does not sit well with me. But anyway, here we go. Mark is the referee in this matchup. It is underway. They are in the grapple. Bob getting the better of Jamie right away. Going to take him to the turnbuckle face first. Fired up. A couple matches. Obviously tonight we have 6 on the card. First Blood coming up just after this, which will be exciting for sure. And then yeah, a crazy main event a little bit later on. What's Jamie Taylor thinking? Oh, not done. Dropping the back. Bob, I was going to say up to his feet, but not for long. Jamie Taylor controlling this for the moment. It's going to be a 2 count already. That's quite quick, quite early. But yeah, like I said, main event, we have Nolan Wright, LC and Zack Sydel going against each other. Bob and Nolan are both going to really want the win tonight to carry that momentum forwards, obviously, to Spring Slaughterhouse, the last event, and a slap there from Jamie Taylor just to finish off that sequence. And I've got to say, he's just toying with Bob at the moment. Absolutely toying. In control and almost humiliating the world champion as it stands. Still early on, obviously, in this matchup, second of the night. But you know, Jamie Taylor's got that extra hunger at the moment, losing that championship. He wants to, I don't think he wants to backtrack. I don't think he wants to look at that Interstar Championship again. He doesn't want to entertain it. He wants the World Championship with 1 count. Nolan, Bob, I'm gonna think of Nolan, I don't know why. Obviously, yeah, Nolan and Bob next week get back in the zone shoes. But yeah, look, I've got a few bad words to say about Bob. I don't like the fact that he attacked LC. You can attack people all you want. And if they're a single man or a single woman, attack them at their home. Got nothing to do with me. But when there's a child and when there's a wife there, and Jesus Christ, Bob's sending it there to Jamie Taylor. But when there's a wife, when Casey is at home, when LC's child is at home, you don't go into a man's home and attack him. Disrespectful. It's not a world champion you can be proud of, is it? That's the issue right now. Drop to the hardwood floor and no fighting outside. The referee is going to be doing a 10 count. Like I said, standard wrestling rules in this matchup. We've got a couple crazy fights a little bit later on, the Extreme Rules. Ghoul going against the current Interstar champion, Liam. A 4-way battle royale as well. We haven't seen a battle royale in a while, but that's just to sort of showcase what's coming. The sensational Gossington Invitational. What's Bob thinking here? He's certainly getting himself back in this matchup. I think they both missed the target there. Both got a bit confused. Whatever Bob's thinking, Jamie Taylor is saying no. He is not ready to throw in the towel. Oh! Bringing both hands together and making the ears ring on Bob Culver. He's going to be hearing that tune in his head for the next 5 minutes. Kick to the midsection. Bob slamming Jamie Taylor down to the mat. Now going to go for his own cover. Could be the first one of the matchup for Bob, I think. It's going to be a 2 and Jamie Taylor getting out of it. I'm going to have Jamie Taylor now put to the ropes. What's Bob thinking? I thought he was going to climb up then. That would have been pretty damn impressive, but just going to use the ropes to his advantage, get a little bit of an extra help. Now Jamie Taylor into the corner, but moving out of the way and Bob right into that ring post. Quick feet work there from Jamie. Gonna pick Bob up, Wassy thinking, slam straight down to the canvas. And Bob's gonna opt out. But Jamie Taylor, holy hell! That was sensational, absolutely sending and risking his body, putting it all on the line right there, and I tell you what, that was beautiful. It could have been disastrous. But he knows what he's doing. A very dynamic wrestler is Jamie Taylor. But power bomb straight to the hardwood floor. The unforgiving, the famous, the beautiful hardwood flooring. It's almost the iconic hardwood flooring. The centerpiece of the Mayhem arena when you think about it. Jamie Taylor going to go face first into the apron. Bob Caldwell, world champion, showing off, and Jamie Taylor just allowing it. He's like, you get your flexes in, brother, but now get in the ring and let's have a fight. Both dudes in the ring. Don't know why Jamie Taylor was running backwards. A bit of a weird move to decide to do. Bob going to try and end it right now on Jamie Taylor. Jamie sold that like an MF. And it's going to be a 2 count kick out there from Jamie Taylor. Frustrated is your world champion, Bob Caldwell. Thought it was going to be enough, I suppose. You can see Jamie Taylor's not even affected. Going to go for his own cover now for good measure. Only a 1 count before Bob gets out of it. Oh, Jamie Taylor kissing the fist, and beautiful move. Could it be enough to put the world champion down for the night? No, it's going to be a 2 and a kick out. None of these guys signed up or are known to be squash matches. Look, Bob survived 60 minutes in an Iron Survivor. You think this guy's a squash match? Endurance is their specialty. Oh, Jesus Christ, Jamie. There's no need for that, is there? I've been known to go over the top a few times, but cover here is going to be a 2, but not enough. I've been known to go over the top. I never bite a man. Mark, the referee, just chilling out. He doesn't care. Standard rules. Doesn't mean you have to be sadistic. Bob quickly made back into that ring. Jamie Taylor thinking top rope. Bob sort of moved out of range and now gonna use the quickness to counter whatever Jamie was thinking, and flexing again, really. It's getting to his head, Bob, being champion. Showing off way too much. Show off with results. Show off with your fighting. Don't get distracted. That's a fool's game. Jamie Taylor looking in for a kick. Bob getting out of it, a nasty punches, knocking Jamie Taylor to the floor. Jamie back up to his feet really quickly. It's not over yet. Over the top. And Bob looking for one more. It's going to be a spine buster to finish off that sequence. Going to go for the cover now on Jamie Taylor. It's going to be a 1. Is it going to be enough? No, it is not. Jamie Taylor getting out of it. Bob looking for one last move. Will he be able to solidify this and get the result that he wants? Jamie Taylor looking completely dazed after that. Referee is going to go for the cover. Surely this is it, and it is. Your world champion picking up The W and
Here is your
this
winner.
momentum going forwards, carrying himself to next week, to the final Sprint Slaughterhouse events where he's got to defend the World Championship, and he's done it. Congratulations to Bob picking up this matchup. We're going to move forwards to match number 3.
So here we are then, a first blood match. We love to see this. It's always one of the most interesting ones for sure. Butch obviously made his return to SCW quite recently. And it's not an easy fight tonight going against Rico. We know what this guy's like. He's crazy. Yeah, good old first blood. We love to see it. The fans are buzzed. Still got a massive main event. Obviously Nolan, LC and Sydel going against each other. It's going to be crazy. The red smoke is out though.
And his opponent.
Smells like Teen Spirit is playing.
Weighing in at 208 pounds, Rick Kobayashi.
Rico walking down the ring. A member, of course, of the faction Sydel put together. Repping it on his attire tonight, you can see it. Hopefully no interruptions from his fellows. Rico though making an entrance as always. One of the best teams, you gotta say. But circling, he's ready. They know what they got to do. Any weapon counts. The end of season 4, just over a month away. A new year. The biggest shake-up in the draft history, 3 brands. It's going to be hard to secure your favourites. Marsha has signalled and the match is underway. Obviously Mark, after the last incident with El Paprika and Josh Valentine in the first blood, he's not allowed to referee these matches. He made a big error. Marsha's very good at realising who actually wins and who doesn't. Rico though taking control at the moment, slamming Butch down to the mat. And like I said, you can use anything, any weapons allowed in this one. Springboard there from Butch, knocking Rico down. Rico back up to his feet, just delivered with a nasty fist. Now Butch working on the arm. It's interesting, these matchups, it can always last, maybe 2 minutes, 60 minutes, it depends how quick you can draw blood on your opponent. That knee is definitely going to help you. Those strikes, you want to use those chops, obviously weapons would certainly speed up. Rico fired up, pointing to the crowd, sort of missed out though. Needed to wake up because Butch was alert. Now Butch targeting the arm again, stamping on the wrist. And Rico getting his head smashed to the canvas, that's gotta hurt. But back up to his feet really quickly, and look at this from Rico. Previous New Japan in his resume. Someone that I definitely want to keep for season 5. But look out, he just sort of zones out and he's in a really advantageous situation now, especially for Butch. Is he going to capitalise on it, just using the ropes? Back up to his feet, there is Rico. Something planned, knocking Butch down. The crowd are loving it. An interesting matchup to say the least as well. They're sort of just testing the waters with Butch. Obviously, like I said, he's only recently came back. We want to see what sort of rankings he can go under, what title should he be chasing, if any. Rico there with a punch to the head. Back of the head as well, that's a dangerous place. And now you got, talking about dangerous places, Butch. We had some microphone issues for the last 30 seconds. I do apologise. Rico is telling all the audience to get up off their feet. It's going to be crazy, but yeah, you know, it's been a while since we've had microphone issues. Takes us back. Some stamps there from Rico. Now outside no man's land to the hardwood floor, and this could be dangerous, and I think it's over, is it? What a way to put that one to bed. Jesus Christ, that was brutal there for Rico. He's happy. What a way to put that to bed. A devastating knee to the face, I believe. Sorry the microphone went dead, but wow, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Well, it seems he's straight to shit, agree, doesn't it, Mayhem gentlemen? Or maybe it's going to be posted like every other one of that slack of promos I send him, you know. It's mad how he's not. I've sent him about 5-6 promos, about one of them's aired. That's ironically the one where I scared him so badly after hitting him with the good old bat. He's tried to scare and intimidate me with his words, but it won't work. Why? Because I know he's full of shit. He can talk all this talk, right? He can be this big, scary, oh, I'm the owner. I don't fucking matter to me, I don't care, right? If he's setting collisions. Because, well, he isn't. He's not anything. He's just a man who was lucky and got to at the right place at the right time. We all know your brother should be the rightful owner of SCW, so hell, I done my little research. He did actually run SCW, not above Full Factory, but the good old cheese. No, he stole the brand and took all the profits. And that's why you don't see him around anymore. He brutally sacked him to get away with that fact. And you know, I'm not here just to talk shit to him because I don't need to, because I'm 20 times the rest of he is. I'm not so fragile in there. The fragile man would have had his knee buckle trying to lift up a person that's barely heavier than him. I'm here to suggest one thing. Jeez, you're all about me being fragile. What about we have a match? And I know obviously you two have too much of a big ego to say, oh, well, is there going to be a title on it? Because there's not going to be some bullshit title money that you're randomly going to get lucky and won. I'll give you some, I'll give you a mask. I don't care if you don't put anything up on the line. I don't care if you're putting your son up on the line. You will have the opportunity to unmask and expose the horrors of the Messiah. But of course you probably would take this offer, because you're a fragile, weak-minded old man. That's funny, you know. Because if he tried to pull himself up over all these headbutts, and maybe the concussions has got his brain a little bit, and it's made him a bit diluted in his older age, which is really funny. Because, you know, he thinks he's something. He really isn't. Notice how he doesn't wrestle full time, because he's scared. Because he knows the people in the arena are better than him. The only reason he beat Shane the first time was a lack of preparedness. And the second time, well, that's because of that Shane had went out week after week after week, and I had enough. So, Skull, or whatever name you want. The else is there. I'll even let it be your own match type. My mask versus whatever you want. And one last thing, I won't be held accountable when they need to identify your body.
2nd of June, I will go against that son of a bitch one-on-one, and we will put this to bed for good. And of course, the biggest fight of the night, Jazz Shortbridge and Chloe Miyu EK will battle it out. I can't wait to get this started. But here we go, Ghoul. It's hard to commentate over this son of a bitch. He'll be going against Liam, Interstar champion. The match is underway. Marsha, like I said, has taken over from Mark. Mark doesn't know what he's doing. The guy's confused. Liam going to go for the cover. It's going to be a one. Kick out there for Ghoul. Extreme rules in this matchup. You can do anything you want to get your opponent down for the 3 count or the submission. What a first blood match that was. I'm still shocked that that ended. It was quick, but it was goddamn brutal. Jesus Christ. But yeah, if you are wondering, obviously those two cards that we did just show you, Ghoul versus myself, Jazz versus Chloe, there are so much more. We will be announcing them to YouTube. We'll be feeding them to you slowly, giving you time to digest. There will be promos, hype packages of every single fight. Every fight has been detailed down to the T. None of these matches at Unmistaken have been put together as a win. You know, as a gamble, as a hope that it would do well. No, these fights have been written. They are movie, they are big screen material. These fights, I gotta say, especially me and Go, I mean, this has been going on for so long, since the beginning. Unmistaken 1, Death of the Deeds match that we had. I thought he was my friend. Didn't take it well when Havoc collapsed, and I understand it. I didn't take it well either. I love Havoc myself, but it's got to. I was sad at the way things had turned out until he done what he done, and now seeing Liam punch him makes me happy. And I hope Liam picks up the win tonight in embarrassing fashion. Liam gonna throw Ghoul to the other side, to the other steel steps. Ghoul kicking up there. And I can't underestimate him. I may not like him, but I know he's a good wrestler. And I know that if there's weapons involved, it will be disgusting. One of us won't be walking out. I doubt both of us will walk very well, given our age. Liam's sort of getting a bit distracted. Ghoul with the famous bat. I didn't even know he had that bat under the ring tonight. I asked for no bats in this matchup. He obviously brought it. We missed the entrance. I was talking about those bad match cards, and look at Liam just getting beaten the hell out of. Managing to get up there. What's he thinking here? Nasty stick down powerbomb. And it's almost emotional. I say almost, it is emotional. The man gets emotional. 1 year closing up to a SCW. Liam going to go for the cover. I was hoping that was going to be a 3 and a squasher. It would be beautiful to see. Ghoul getting out of the ring quickly though. Slithery like a snake. He is a snake, of course. That's why he's green. Liam face first, sending Ghoul face first to the canvas. Marsha watching on. I'm watching on as Liam stamps and just, yeah, that's it. Get that dirt off your shoulder. Ghoul with a nasty kick, and lovely spinning kick there. Not a lovely spinning kick, I hate to. Well, it was a lovely spinning kick. Alright, look, it's hard to commentate when you've got to commentate over someone you despise. I almost don't want it. I almost just want to read a book, drink a coffee, and wait for all this to be over. Go to the champion's corner, chill in the lounge, catch Judah. I do love Judah. Judah's someone I want on Mayhem. Judah's someone I want on commentary, I really wonder. Ghoul looking outside. What's he grabbing? It's going to be a sledgehammer. Liam moving out of the way. Not for long though. Straight into the gut. Ghoul going to go for the cover on Liam now. Marsha is there. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. And a C. Win then for that bitch Ghoul. Beating the Interstar champion. And shall I?
Here is your winner, Ghoul.
You know what? You fucking... hang on. That's what you get, you fucking bastard.
You want to come and backstab me, that's what you get.
Unmistaken too.
Alright, so just before the main event tonight, we have a special Battle Royale. We haven't seen a BR on Mayhem in a little while, so I thought we'd throw one in the mix, you know? Just switch it up a little bit. And speaking of Battle Royales, look, you may have heard me talk about it before, obviously, with Gus. We've got that massive thing coming up with Gus. Soon, the Gussington Invitational. More on that in a bit, but it's going to be absolutely insane. Just insane. The prize is going to be a bit random. I'm not going to lie. It may not make sense. That's the only thing you've got to keep in mind. What's Alex doing here? Hang on. Oh, I like that. Fair play. Nice. Not really synchronised, but maybe what you can do, I'll just copy. But yeah, over the top rope, obviously, in this one. Ariella, oh, face first goes a champion, gladiator champion, of course. Alex Steel. Laura with a punch to the back of Ariella, going to take Ariella. Oh, nasty, Jesus Christ. Taking the head off there. That looked absolutely brutal from Amber Wright. Obviously, Amber, previous gladiator champion. Alex Steel took that off her. And we're going to see Alex obviously defend that at Unmistaken. So a month to really find a determined contender for that one. Hang on. Ariella and Alex both joined the same week, and maybe that creates a bit of synergy between the pair. We're going to have Amber Wright dragged to the ropes now from Ariella. Going to try and end it, but no. Kick to the midsection. Oh, hang on, she's not done. Whoa. Okay. Switched it up there and decided to go for Alex Steel instead. Ooh, you know, the crowd went a bit mild. We were expecting something big right there, but it sort of just died, but it's all good. Alex Steel in the corner, in the danger zone. Look out though. Laura Roy, we're glad to have Laura Roy obviously back in SCW. That's just nasty there from Alex Steel and Ariella. And Laura's just like ready to pounce. Really lovely standing moonsault. Neither of these wrestlers wanted to try and get anyone over the rope quickly. Oh, that's some punches there from Amber. Obviously, like I said, the draft will be coming up, so gonna have to make note, and I've got a notepad right next to me who I want to secure for next season. Oh, Ariella now, nasty knee to the face. You can't take many of them. We're going to have Laura Roy, the first person in the danger zone. Ariella going to try and eliminate her. Will it be... Oh, hang on. Amber Wright hanging off, but it doesn't look like Alex Steel is interested. Laura Roy being the first person eliminated in this one. Very interesting from Alex Steel. I suppose she was like, look, I've taken your championship already. I don't want to ruin your chances tonight. I respect that. But fair play, obviously Ariella getting the first elimination. And I think she is going to... No, I thought she was going to get out of that particular move there from Alex Steel. But got slammed straight to the canvas. We do hope we get our canvases fixed. It's not as pretty, not as pleasing on the eye. Alex Steel just going to wait, and what a story it would be. Of course, it works out like this. Of course, they are the last two. I'm liking this, and I liked it the first time I saw it. They put on a hell of a show every time they fight. And the universe tends to unfold as it should. Alex Steele, Amber Wright, and don't expect either of these two to go for the elimination. I was hoping that wasn't commentator's curse there. But yeah, in case you don't know the law, obviously they had a fight. I believe Alex Steele had 2 fights on her debut. She won to get into the Fatal 4-Way at Mayhem. I want to say way back when, but it was probably only 2 months ago, really. And then had a fight with Amber Wright. It looked interesting. And then got drafted, or Amber Wright got drafted momentarily, I believe, for Crash Course. We got Amber Wright back, but hang on, shut the hell up. This could be over right now. Is Alex Steele gonna do it? The champion proving that she is the best of the rest. And I say the rest, obviously, I mean we have Jazz Shawbridge as the World Women's Champion. To save any of the confusion, I suppose. Picking Amber Wright up the strength in the back and slams back down to the canvas. Yeah, you can see the strength from Alex Steele from a mile away and tossing Alex Steele. Tossing Amber Wright out. Sorry, I was looking at the graphic when I said Alex Steele then. Topping Amber Wright out, and holy hell, congratulations then.
Such a massive... Hang on! Wait! I need to have a good look. There's no chance.
Alex Steele being attacked. It's Warrior Val. What is she doing? Getting Alex up to her feet. Warrior Val, the Hall of Famer. Punching Alex Steele, no. I just can't believe it. We haven't seen her in months. Since her, Jazz and Priscilla Cruz went against each other, but Warrior Val showing the Gladiator champion Alex Steele who she is, and a devastating attack. Absolutely shocking. But wonderful to see her back, and not in these circumstances though. Warrior Val, a new look. What does this mean?
Right, so that means it is time obviously for the main event of the evening. I'm still beside myself. I mean, you've wanted it for so long, everyone's wanted it, everyone's talked about it, everyone's hoped about it, but Warrior Val turning the game sideways, really. You know, look, I may sound a bit depressed, a bit shocked, because I like Alex Steele. But obviously we've got a Hall of Famer, Warrior Val, on her return. What does this mean? Has the landscape of SCW, the women's division, changed again? I'm sure Jazz will be watching this, toying with a lot of emotions and thoughts. What does this mean? Anyway, look, let me focus. Main event time. Sydel, previous Mayhem champion. Look, the reign didn't go the way that he wanted it to. Let's understand that, but let's not forget this guy's King of the Ring champion, one of the most entertaining interstar reigns that we watch. And he's got a point to prove. Interesting faction. And these three were going back and forth. I saw it last week. Back and forth on the Mayhem group chat. What's that? And I said to him, listen, there's one way we can solve this. One very simple way. Put them all in the ring. Elimination. Because I don't want people saying the only reason I didn't win is because the pinfall was blocked. The ref missed the submission because he was focusing on something else. Elimination in this match. There's one way out. Last man standing. But don't take that the wrong way, there's no 10 count. LC. One of my first picks, and you're understanding why. What it was. Attacking him at his home. in front of his child, in front of Casey Adams. I had to give Casey the week off. There's some things you don't do. I'm a family man myself. I think he's asking for the microphone, LC, wanting to say a few things. Let's get him in.
Alright, before we get the two dodgy pellets out here, I want to address that wanker Bob Colwell. That bitch had the nerve to break into my home and attack me. Not only did he put my wife in danger, but he put my child in danger. So that prick better be ready. So I'm gonna beat Crash Course's contender and then beat Bobby Boy's ass unmistaken. Even if he doesn't retain, I still want you unmistaken. Old school TLC, pin and submission. I wanna make you hurt, you son of a bitch.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight. And from New York, weighing in at 238
Nolan, right. Biggest opportunity of his lifetime. Look, when you put yourself in a situation, and I'm not just trying to relate to the wrestlers watching, I'm relating to any grafter out there. You have a vision in your life. Whether it's a job that you want, whether it's a wedding that you want, whether it's to have children, whatever it is. Everyone has goals and everyone has that moment where it can happen for you. You feel it. It's different. It's in the air. It's that energy. And Nolan Wright looking around this arena tonight, he feels it. He knows it. He has the opportunity to not only make Amber proud, not only make the Nolan family, the sick cunts proud, but to make the world proud. To make Australia proud. And he's only got to wait one more week. But we don't feel like we're waiting, not when we have a main event of this magnitude. Let's get this one underway. Marsha had to take over because Mark's just being so goddamn useless. LC and Sydel was an interesting pairing. One that we haven't seen before. I don't think we may have. I may be wrong, but the only reason I say that is because we've seen a lot of Nolan and Sydel, and don't get me wrong, it's not repetitive. They put on match of the months every single time. LC going for an interesting cover here. Marshall's going to counter it. Obviously, like I said, it's elimination, so Nolan can watch. You can be that third wheel. You can be patient, like a hawk. LC thrown into the corner. Going through a lot of emotional distress right now as LC. Sydel grabbing those unforgiving steel steps there. Going to take it. Look at the knees there from Nolan, striking into the midsection of LC, and now some nasty kicks, disrespecting LC really. Going to run and do one more for good measure, nearly knocking the whole head off the body of LC. Nolan now springboard with a nasty kick. Sydel, obviously one of the many people who have fallen victim of the fashion room, the attire situation. Look, someone's been stealing attires. I don't know who it is or why they've been doing it, but speaking of stealing, obviously the missing Gus head, people have been saying it's been seen on eBay for £2.50. There is a reward there of £15,000, so I don't know why it's being sold so cheap. If it is the real deal, you might as well buy it for $2.50 and flip it. Oh, hang on, Nolan. Bumping into Marsha there. LC on Sydel, going to go for the cover now. It's going to be a 1. Nolan getting back up to his feet. Sydel outside of the ring, just making sure his shoulders connected. Oh, hang on. Oh, nasty slap there. Almost a chop to the face, I suppose. Nolan going to go for the cover on LC. It could have been an early one, but LC throwing his feet in the air. Sydel now going to make Nolan slam straight onto the canvas. Nolan going to run, sort of roll, I suppose, not run. Chilling in the outside, getting back in the ring. Fireman's carry from Sydel, going to go straight into that top turnbuckle, busting LC open. Leo Carter seeing red at the moment. Thought he was going to go for a pedigree, a little bit of a nod to Jet Saturn. Going to go for the cover there. It's going to be a 2. Nolan right kicking out of it. This is the main event. We're not drinking squashes right now. Nolan going to introduce the kendo. Marsha making sure there's no tapping out from Sydel. And it's going to be a kendo to the midsection. Nasty punch there from Sydel though. Horrible punch in the flight. He took flight before landing that devastating strike. And I've got to say, that looked absolutely horrible. Steel steps just flirting with the lads there. Teasing them, waiting to be used. Sydel slammed into the hardwood floor and all 3 of these dudes taking it outside. They know falls count anywhere. Nasty punch there from Nolan. Jesus Christ. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Obviously, LC getting his shoulders up. Marsha watching spine buster. And you could feel that just ripping through the arena almost. Everyone with the same reaction. A lot of people wondering who will come out of this matchup alive, who will come out the best man, the last one standing. I mean, this is pretty much the best of Mayhem, I suppose, if you exclude obviously Big Gus. Then we would probably have the best 4 on paper. If you had to go to the bookies, if you were putting money, if you're a gambling man, these 4 would always give you, you know, the most favourable, I suppose, not best odds, because you want to go for those big numbers, you want to go for those risks, but the most favourable odds for sure. Nolan Wright going to go for a pin after that nasty punch. I thought that was going to be it, but LC managing to get out of it again. Steel Cheps again being teased from Sydel, but something's wrong with his shoulder. He's just making sure that everything is still in place. Fired up there. Gotta give it to him. Sledgehammer from the sick cunt straight into the left leg of Sydel and to the face. Jesus Christ. Hang on. Oh! I love that camera, it got straight, you know, it focused on him. He's showing the hand of sleep before he went for it. And I damn ass respect that. Sydel looking to try and put LC down now. Nolan's not going to be interested, of course, it's going to be a 2 count. LC has been taking most of the pinfalls so far. Sledgehammer being controlled by Nolan, taking out both guys for the second, but not for long. Sydel back up to his feet and Nolan bumping into each other a bit gingerly there. Fireman's carry from Sydel, where he's going to take Nolan to the... Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Oh, no! Jesus Christ, powerbomb to the hardwood floor on outside. That's going to leave a few marks. He's going to need a few rest days. And look, Nolan, if you don't want to be booked next week, if you want to just prepare for the pay-per-view, you just let me know as Sydel launches himself. Jesus Christ. This is why they're main eventers. They risk their bodies, they put everything on the line. Broken bones, that don't mean shit to these guys. They break bones for the fun of it. Sydel going to go for the cover now. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2. Nolan getting his shoulders up though. Still not enough to put this to bed.
Yeah, look, when you have an odd number, you sort of expect this. Everyone sort of shares out. The damage isn't just directed to one. It's sliced up like a pizza and dished out to everybody around you. Nolan now on the ropes. Sydel back in the ring. Nolan, whoa, oh, I thought he was getting out of it, but no, LC was controlling that. Sydel gonna interrupt though. Not let LC walk away with that momentum. Some strikes there to the midsection. Sydel knocking Nolan to his feet. Nolan getting out of it there. Oh, devastating kick. I'm going to go for the cover now on Sydel. It's going to be a 1. It's going to be a 2 kick out from Sydel. We've had a few 2 counts being teased in this, but nothing close to putting this to bed at the moment. We haven't seen a Sydel spear. We haven't seen the sick cunt maneuver. The LC cutter. They've probably all changed their moves. This is what I mean though. You know, all the iconic wrestlers you have, they never change their finishes. That's why, well, I mean, you know, some did a few times, once or twice. But some of these guys, different finisher every month. Chair shot to the face. LC pointing up to the sky. I respect that. Sydel. What did he fall over? My man's falling over nothing. Those Sydel's tripping out. Alright, back in the zone. What the hell was he doing there, bro? My man just went. Alright, we have Marsha in the ring. Oh, hello. Horrible squeak there. That went right through my ear. Sydel. Got LC. Gonna go for that little punch again. Kiss the wrist. Kiss the wrist. Look at that goddamn wrist to you. That's a fist. Sydel tripping over just completely got me out of the zone for the moment. We're back in this. Sydel throwing both dudes in the ring. Gonna bring the bat in as well for good measure. Nolan decided to target LC instead. Marsha telling Sydel to calm the hell down with that bat. Oh, hang on. LC's in trouble. He's tapped, I think. Did he? Yeah, he did. LC has tapped. He's not doing it tonight. He ain't interested. He knows what he's got next week. #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. He wants to put all his eggs in one basket and focus on that, I suppose. Nolan, though, looking for the sick cunt maneuver. Is it going to be enough? It's going to be a 2 count. No. Come on. Sydel, like I said, when he was making his entrance, has a goddamn point to prove. He's going to be the only one standing. That's the way he sees it. Drop kick to the face. LC, upset, tired, stressed. Got a lot going on in his personal life. Thanks to the World Heavyweight Champion. But let's not forget, this World Heavyweight Champion outlasted 5 other guys in one of the most insane matches we ever had. The 6D minute 6-man Iron Survivor Extreme Rules elimination. No elimination. How would it be elimination if it's 60 minutes? For the World Heavyweight Championship, obviously that was at raising the stakes, I believe. It was really insane. One of the craziest things we've ever done. Nolan, top rope, Sydel. Gonna get up to his feet. Nolan dropping the foot, but didn't really pay off, did it? Didn't work out the way he had planned. What's Nolan thinking here? He's going to take a little bit of a run up. Oh, he's getting a bat. While Sydel's resting on the apron. Bat shot to the face and another one. Sydel back in the ring. Backstabber.
Little belly to belly. So I know all those chops or strikes. Got Nolan in the corner, gonna have the back. Nolan moving out of the way, though, very agile, very quick. Another lovely, lovely stick pump maneuver, and it's going to be a 1, it's going to be a 2, it's going to be a 3 then. Nolan Wright does pick up the W and wins this main event tonight. Sydel, like I said, he had a point to prove, he definitely proved it. It was a hell of a fight, hell of a contest between all 3 of them, let's be honest. Congratulations. He had to win this, right? He had to have that momentum going forwards, and he'd done it. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been your man Cheese, and as always, peace.